What's going on, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy, the Wave Man. And I'm back again to give you guys a tutorial because there's a lot of people in my comments, there's a lot of people in real life just asking me like, what should I get to start this home studio? How do I become a Bryson Tiller and record in my living room and make a dome? Okay, first of all, that doesn't always happen, but that's the story. So how do I have that magical? Okay, so I'm just here to help you guys build a home studio. What you should buy. People always want to know, what should I buy to start a home studio? So that's what I'm here to basically tell y'all today. And basically what I'm going to go off is the equipment that I've had, because I can't speak on anything that I have not tried. So we're going to get into it from here. So first of all, we're not really going to get into the specs on the computer, but just know that is the base, the central part of a recording studio. That's basically your power, your computer. So I began recording on a PC when I was back in high school, and right now I'm on a Mac, but I am going between a Mac and a PC desktop for basically my PC is for my production side of like making the beats and that type of stuff. I record on there as well, and then I use my Mac sometimes, a lot of the times actually, in Pro Tools to record my vocals. So yeah, first off, just have a computer. Anything will do to at least get you started to see if this is what you really want to do. So have a computer. Besides that, we're gonna get into it from here. So basically you're gonna need an audio interface to convert basically your sound to conversions into the computer to give you those wave files, to basically make your stuff, to convert it from what you say, what you record, to the computer files and give you the sounds, the audio waves. So right here, as you can see, there's a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. That's the actual interface that I'm using right now, that I'm actually using. So that's a good thing to have. I've noticed for the price range of $150, as you can see, this is the highest quality interface you can possibly have, in my opinion. So this is always good. You get 2 inputs, XLR or 1/4 jack, as well as 2 on the back as well. On the back right here, because you'll see these are for your speakers. We'll get into that later. It plugs in USB, so this is basically compatible with basically all computers up to date these days, even though they're doing like Thunderbolt these days and all type of other connectors. So yeah, audio interface, great quality. Preamps in here as well. These have built-in preamps. Clearly, it's for condenser microphones, so it's a good interface to have. This is the one I use today. So, I mean, I can't really say much more. Next, you will need a microphone, basically to record your vocals. If you're planning on having a home recording studio, you're going to have to record your vocals. So, the actual mic that I'm going off of right now is the Blue microphone, the Bluebird microphone to be exact. It's a condenser mic. I've had this for probably 3-4 years now. I mean, it's kind of crazy because it was an investment for sure. Back when I bought it, it was $300, but I went on Amazon today and I found it for this price right here. I can't tell you what comes in this package. Oh, wow. It's the complete package. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so basically what this comes with is, the microphone, of course. It catches a lot of good frequencies, because I've had a friend who's had the baby bottle. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The black one. It's like the baby bottle, something like that. And that microphone tends to be a little darker, but on this microphone, it tends to catch like the highs in your voice and gives you that crisp sound that you're looking for when recording vocals and all types of other instruments and stuff. So basically, this comes with the shock mount, which holds your microphone in place and makes, takes all the rumble out. It also comes with That's basically what it comes with. Oh, it also comes with a pop filter as well, but it's a metal pop filter, and it's basically so close to the mic that it almost doesn't really do its job. So I still would recommend you get a another pop filter, which we'll get into soon. But this does not come with the what's it called? The XLR cable. So you will have to buy a separate XLR cable. But this is the mic I have right now. I did not start with this microphone. I started with a Audio-Technica AT2020, which I feel like a lot of people start with, mainly because it's a cheaper microphone. Though, because it is cheaper, I don't believe you lose too much quality with it, because when I was recording with this, I thought, at least at the time, that it was sounding pretty good. I'm not going to say it's as good as the Bluebird, but this is still well over adequate microphone for the price of $100. And this package comes with the XLR cable and the pop filter. It's not a bad deal at all. Yeah, it's not a bad deal at all. So I made plenty of records with this, and it did its job. So yeah. Next is the pop filter that we were speaking about a little earlier. This basically what a pop filter does, it keeps all the plosives out of the audio recordings to give you a clean sound. So if I go p, p, that's with the pop filter. Without it, p, p, that's the difference. Hopefully that came across correctly. Okay, so now that I messed up my pop filter, we can basically go on to the next. Also, what you're going to need is basically headphones. Originally, when I first started, headphones, I just, used any type of headphones that was in my house at the time, because they don't cost too crazy. I mean, I guess it just depends on who you are. I mean, it just depends on what you're going through, because back then, I was living with my parents, and I had a job, so basically all the money I got, I could do whatever I wanted with it. So it was nothing to get these at the time. But yeah, so I'm gonna just leave that there. But basically, these are the headphones I use right now. They're Sennheiser's HD 280 Pro, and basically the difference between these and other headphones that you'd probably find in your crib, even like Beats by Dre, is these give you just a flat sound. Therefore, like, say if you're using like iPod headphones or earphones, you're not gonna get the correct amount of bass as to the highs that you're getting ratio in those headphones. Or if you're using like a Beats by Dre, you're gonna get a boosted bass, so it's not gonna give you the true sound of what you're doing. So when you're mixing, it's almost gonna be a biased mix. So what you want is flat headphones to give you a flat sound so that you can hear everything and basically get all your mixing right. And I'm gonna be real, these sound great. So these are what I went with. But if you're starting off at home, I mean, these are not the biggest things, just if you want to start recording, just get everything I previously mentioned first, and then later invest in probably some good headphones, so that you can definitely take your mixing and your recordings to another level. All right, next, you're going to need XLR cables. With XLR cables, it's very interesting because some people claim that depending on the XLR cables, get your sound. I mean, the concept in theory is that if you have cleaner A to D conversion, the cleaner it is going in, the cleaner it will be coming out after your mixes and everything. So, I mean, it makes sense, So definitely what I have are the Monster cables I got from Guitar Center at the time, but they're on Amazon as well. These are high quality XLR cables, and these are what I use. So that's all I can really tell you. So basically with these though, I mean, depending on how you want to set up your crib, if you have like a closet you want to record in, and you're in another room mixing or whatever, like, just basically just make sure you get the right length of how much feet you really want to get your cables, because just make sure, think about it. But yeah, these are definitely some good cables to go with for your basically what these cables will do, you put these into your microphone and plug it into your audio interface, and that's how you connect those, and basically that's how you record. If you don't have these and you have a condenser microphone and not a USB microphone, if you have a condenser microphone, you will need XLR cables. And of course, for your mic, you're going to need a mic stand. This is high key, low key, high key. I've been peeped that she like me. You know, you need this. Low key, high key, I've been peeped. You know what I'm saying? You might need this. You really will. Because if you can't, you could hold your mic, but I mean, that will get kind of strenuous. I mean, that's just a lot. So there's a mic stand on Amazon, you know. Just go ahead and get one. Basically, I mean, it's a mic stand. I don't really know what else I could really say. It's a mic stand. So next. Okay, so usually, you know, if you go on YouTube, you're going to look at what type of, you know, speakers to get. People are going to instantly run you to, you know, maybe you'll see those yellow cones, and they look so cool. The Rocket KRK5, you know, these speakers. I'll first just touch on these speakers. Okay. I do not have these speakers, but I do know people that do have these speakers. From what I've heard, they're plenty fine. They're good. You know what I'm saying? So go get them. I mean, I don't have these. I have the Mackie, the 5-inch, the MR5. Basically, the reason why I got these were because when I went to Guitar Center, I basically compared the two, these to the KRKs, both 5-inch. Basically, what I heard was in the KRKs, there was a little bit more of a, almost a boosted boost. I mean, a boosted bass. Yeah. Oh, what are you saying? So, yeah. It was like a boosted bass, a little bit, just a little bit. It was a little muddier, I would say, just barely though. I mean, but basically I went with the Mackies because I'm a trendsetter. You feel me? It's like, nah, but I went with the Mackies because basically they gave me a flatter sound that I liked. So I went with these, and at the time they were $150 each. And for this one, you're gonna have to buy, if you're buying it off Amazon, you just know it is not $119.99 for 2 pairs. It is $119.99 for only one speaker. So you'd have to buy 2. And also to plug these in, you either need the 1/4 jack or you'll need the XLR cables in order to plug. Actually, you're gonna need it either from XLR to male 1/4 jack to plug into the back of the Focusrite, because the Focusrite outputs on the back are only 1/4 jack. So remember that, and that's how you connect these. So you'll either get the XLR one up top, or you'll get the TRS to plug it into the back of your Focusrite, which would be these right here for your outputs. So where were we? So yeah, either one of these, and these though, for $300 you get both speaker pairs. So whichever one you really want, you know, you might like the aesthetic of the KRKs better. You might like that yellow cone. So if you want that, go get it. You know, do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, it's your home studio, and when you're comfortable, you make hits. All right, and last, you know, I could go on and tell you, oh, get all types of acoustic panels and, you know, set up your thing, you know, all crazy. But I'm not going to do that, because I personally, first of all, mixing is key to quality if that's what you're trying to get. If you want a sexy studio, go on ahead and get the acoustic panels. Nothing against them, because I plan on getting some soon, but I have none. But basically, all I I'm just saying, if you want to have any type of acoustic thing to start off with, or even semi-advanced, I mean, just get you a Voxgaurd, really. Because I've recorded plenty of records without even having a Voxgaurd, and they sound great. I'm talking about on YouTube, people asking me, did you record in a home, in a real studio? Did you, like, just amazed. But you don't even need it. But I personally did get the Voxgaurd because I noticed a slight difference. So I got the Voxgaurd. You don't need it. But if you have the money and you're willing to invest into it, definitely get it and take care of it, basically. So these are some of the things that you will need to start a home recording studio. With that being said, you'll also need a DAW, which is a digital audio workstation, which could be like Pro Tools, Logic, FL Studios, just many others. And we'll get into that another day, and I'll explain which I would prefer. If you're a producer, if you're a recording artist, if you're, scoring a film, I'll get into it, and we'll do another tutorial of that another day. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you will need to start your home recording studio, guys. I mean, really, just do your research. Don't just go off of what I say. Go what fits your needs as well. But I just gave you my setup. It's really not the craziest setup, but trust me, if you heard what I record, yeah, what? That's all you need to know. So, thumbs up, you know what I'm saying? Comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to know, and I'll do it for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. The Wave Beats, man. You already know who it is, man. It's the Wave Man.